She spent years searching for the man she believed God had prepared for her. But the more desperately she searched for him, the more alone she felt. Every night she prayed, every morning she hoped, and every time another relationship failed, she quietly asked herself the same painful question: Lord, when will it finally be my turn? She had watched her friends fall in love. She had seen them get engaged. She had watched them build families, and she was still there, still single, still waiting, still wondering if something was wrong with her. But one day, she discovered a truth that completely changed the way she saw her single life. The man she had been praying for was not the only thing God was preparing. God was preparing her too. And sometimes, the reason you are still waiting is not because God has forgotten you. It may be because He is protecting you from receiving something you're not yet ready to carry. This is the story of a girl named Sophia. And if you have ever felt left behind in love, you may see a little bit of yourself in her story. Sophia was 28 years old. She was kind, smart, hard-working, and deeply hopeful. But there was one thing that occupied her mind more than anything else. She wanted a partner, not just any partner. She wanted the one, the ideal man, the man she believed God had chosen for her. Someone loyal, kind, responsible, emotionally mature, someone who loved God, someone who would protect her heart, someone who would stay. And every night, Sophia prayed for him. Lord, she whispered before going to sleep, please bring him into my life. Let him find me. Let me recognize him when he comes. Let him be the man I have been waiting for. Her prayer was sincere. Her desire was understandable. There is nothing wrong with wanting someone to love. There is nothing wrong with wanting companionship. There is nothing wrong with dreaming about marriage and family. The problem began when Sophia's desire slowly became an obsession. She started thinking about relationships all the time. When she woke up, she thought about finding someone. When she went to work, she wondered if she might meet someone. When she went to church, she looked around. When she attended a friend's birthday, she secretly searched the room for a potential partner. Every new man she met became a possibility. Every conversation became a question. Could he be the one? And if someone showed even the smallest amount of interest, Sophia immediately started imagining a future that did not exist yet. She imagined their first date, their wedding, their home, their children. Sometimes, she had already planned a whole life with a man before he had even decided if he wanted a second conversation. And when things did not work out, the disappointment was enormous. She would go home, close her bedroom door, sit on her bed, and cry. Why, Lord? Why does everyone else find love? Why am I still alone? Am I not good enough? Is there something wrong with me? She didn't say these things to anyone, but she thought about them often, very often. Then came social media, and social media made everything worse. Every time Sophia opened her phone, she saw engagement photos, wedding pictures, couples traveling together, anniversary celebrations, pregnancy announcements, people holding hands, people kissing, people writing, I finally found my person. And Sophia would smile. She would like the post. She might even leave a heart emoji. But deep inside, something hurt. She would put her phone down, and suddenly, her own life felt smaller. she started comparing her chapter to someone else's chapter, and comparison is one of the fastest ways to turn gratitude into sadness. Sophia knew she should be happy for them, and she was. But she was also tired of waiting, tired of hoping, tired of being asked the same question. So, when are you getting married? Sometimes people asked jokingly, sometimes they meant well. But every question felt like a reminder that she was still single. One afternoon, Sophia attended the wedding of her closest friend, Sarah. The wedding was beautiful. The room was filled with flowers. Music played softly. Everyone was smiling. And when Sarah walked down the aisle, Sophia cried. Not because she was unhappy for her friend. She cried because she wanted that moment too. She wanted someone waiting for her, someone who would look at her the way Sarah's future husband looked at her. She wanted to hear someone say, "I choose you." That night, after the wedding, Sophia went home alone. She removed her shoes, changed her clothes, and sat quietly on the edge of her bed. The room was dark. Her phone was beside her. She opened social media again. Another couple, another engagement, another wedding, another reminder. She locked her phone and whispered, "God, I don't understand. I've waited. I've prayed. I've tried. What else am I supposed to do?" And for the first time, Sophia felt something deeper than loneliness. She felt forgotten. She wondered if God had somehow passed her by. Maybe, she thought, there was no one for her. Maybe she had missed her chance. Maybe she was destined to be alone. And then, something happened. Something small. Something she almost ignored. Her phone rang. It was her mother. "Sophia," her mother said, "are you okay?" Sophia tried to sound normal. "Yes, Mom." But mothers often hear what their children don't say. Her mother paused. "You're not okay." Sophia became quiet, and suddenly, all the emotions she had been holding inside came out. "I'm tired, Mom." "Tired of what?" "Waiting." "Waiting for what?" "You know." Sophia started crying. For someone to choose me." Her mother was silent for a moment. Then she asked a question Sophia never expected. "Sophia, do you really want love?" "Yes." "Or do you just want to stop feeling alone?" Sophia said nothing. That question stayed in the air. And for the first time, Sophia realized something. Maybe those two things were not the same. Maybe she wasn't only searching for a partner. Maybe she was searching for relief. She wanted someone to remove the loneliness, someone to prove she was valuable, someone to make her feel chosen, someone to make her feel that her life had finally begun. And that realization frightened her, because if she was honest, she had started believing that being in a relationship would solve everything. She thought love would heal her insecurity. Love would give her confidence. Love would make her happy. Love would make her feel complete. But what if she entered a relationship carrying all those wounds? Would another person really be able to fix them? That night, Sophia prayed differently. She didn't ask God to send her a man. She simply said, "Lord, help me become the woman I need to be. Teach me to be happy while I wait. Teach me to trust you. Teach me to stop comparing my life to others. And if you bring someone into my life, help me recognize the right person. But if I have to wait, help me wait well." That prayer changed something, not immediately. Sophia was still single the next morning. nothing magical happened. There was no sudden message from a mysterious man. No perfect stranger appeared at her front door. Her relationship status did not change, but something inside her did. She stopped treating her single life as a punishment, and she started seeing it as a season with a purpose. Sophia began making small changes. She stopped checking dating apps every few minutes. She stopped analyzing every man's behavior. She stopped asking herself whether every new person was the one. She started asking a better question. Is this person actually good for me? That was a major change. Before, she had been focused on being chosen. Now, she was learning to choose wisely. She began working on herself, not because she believed she was broken, but because she wanted to grow. She read books. She learned about emotional health. She worked on her communication. She became more aware of her attachment patterns. She learned that sometimes people chase relationships because they fear being alone. And when fear chooses, we often choose badly. Sophia began to understand the psychology behind her own behavior. She had developed a habit. Whenever she felt lonely, she searched for someone. Loneliness created anxiety. Anxiety created urgency. Urgency made her desperate for connection, and desperation made her ignore warning signs. She remembered the men she had almost dated. One was charming, but emotionally unavailable. Another was attractive, but constantly lied. Another made her feel special, but only when it was convenient for him. Another wanted her attention, but never offered commitment. Before, Sophia had been so afraid of being single that she almost accepted relationships that would have made her miserable. And suddenly, she understood. Being single was not always the worst thing that could happen. Sometimes, being with the wrong person is far more painful. That realization gave her peace. Months passed. Sophia still hoped. She still prayed. But she no longer lived in desperation. She started enjoying her life again. She traveled with friends. She spent time with her family. She learned new skills. She exercised. She volunteered. She laughed more. She became present. And slowly, something beautiful happened. Sophia stopped waiting for her life to begin. She started living it. One Saturday morning, Sophia went to a small coffee shop. She sat by the window. She opened her journal and wrote, "Today, I am grateful for the life I have." She looked outside. People were walking, cars were passing, the sun was shining, and for the first time, Sophia felt something she had not felt in years. Peace. Not because she had found someone, but because she finally understood. She was not incomplete. She had never been incomplete. Her life had value before a relationship. Her worth existed before someone chose her. And her future was still meaningful, even while she was waiting. Then, something unexpected happened. The door of the coffee shop opened. A man walked in. He ordered coffee and sat at the table beside her. They eventually started talking. Nothing dramatic, nothing like a movie, just two people having a simple conversation. They laughed, they talked about life, they discovered shared interests. And when Sophia went home that day, she didn't immediately imagine their wedding. She didn't create an entire future in her mind. She simply smiled and said, "That was nice." That was all. And that was how Sophia knew. She had changed. The old Sophia would have said, "Could he be the one?" The new Sophia said, "Let's see who he really is." Weeks passed. They continued talking. They spent time together. And slowly, Sophia discovered something. He wasn't perfect. He had flaws. He had weaknesses. He had his own fears. But he was honest. He was consistent. He respected her boundaries. He listened. He kept his word. And most importantly, he didn't make her feel like she had to chase him. Sophia didn't have to beg for attention. She didn't have to prove her worth. She didn't have to constantly wonder where she stood. For the first time, love did not feel like a desperate search. It felt like two people choosing each other freely. But Sophia still moved slowly because she had learned something important. The goal was not simply to find someone. The goal was to find someone who was healthy enough to build a life with. And she also understood something deeper. God's timing was not her timing. For years, she had believed that waiting meant nothing was happening. But perhaps waiting had been doing something inside her. It had been teaching her patience, discernment, self-respect, emotional strength, faith, and wisdom. The waiting had not been empty. It had been preparation. Sophia's story teaches us something that many people need to hear, especially those who are tired of being single, especially those who feel left behind, especially those who wonder, why is everyone finding love except me? The first lesson is this: don't let loneliness choose your partner. Loneliness is a powerful emotion. When we feel lonely for a long time, we may become desperate for connection, and desperation can make us accept things we would normally reject. We ignore red flags. We make excuses. We tolerate disrespect. We settle for someone simply because they are available. But being available doesn't mean being right for you. Someone can give you attention and still not give you love. Someone can make you feel wanted and still not treat you well. Someone can say all the right words and still have the wrong intentions. So don't ask only, does this person want me? Ask, is this person good for me? Ask, does this person respect me? Are they consistent? Do their actions match their words? Do they bring peace or constant confusion? Can we grow together? Because the goal is not simply to be chosen, the goal is to choose wisely. The second lesson is, your life does not begin when you find someone. Your life is already happening, right now, today, this moment. Don't put your happiness on hold, waiting for another person. Don't say, I'll be happy when I get married. I'll travel when I find someone. I'll enjoy life when I have a partner. I'll feel complete when someone loves me. No. Start living now. Build your life now. Become healthy now. Learn now. Travel now. Laugh now. Serve others now. Dream now. Because when the right person eventually arrives, they should be joining a life that is already meaningful, not becoming the reason your life has meaning. And the third lesson may be the most important. Waiting is not wasted time. Sometimes, waiting develops what receiving cannot. If you received everything immediately, you might never develop patience. You might never learn discernment. You might never discover your own strength. You might never understand yourself. And sometimes, God allows us to wait because He knows what we don't know. You may be asking, why hasn't He sent someone? But perhaps the better question is, what is this season trying to teach me? Maybe you're learning to love yourself. Maybe you're learning boundaries. Maybe you're healing from the past. Maybe you're becoming emotionally mature. Maybe you're learning the difference between love and attachment, between attention and genuine care, between chemistry and compatibility, between wanting someone and actually being ready to build a life with them. The waiting may be preparing you for something you cannot see yet. But here is the twist. The story of Sophia is not really about finding a man. It's about finding herself, while trusting God with her future. Because sometimes we become so obsessed with the person we are waiting for that we forget about the person we are becoming. We imagine their face, their voice, their personality, their job, their family, their future with us. But we rarely ask, who am I becoming while I wait? That question can change everything. Maybe God is not asking you to wait for someone. Maybe God is asking you to prepare yourself, not to become perfect, not to become worthy. You are already worthy, but to become wiser, stronger, healthier, more peaceful, more discerning, more capable of giving and receiving real love. Because the right relationship is not just about finding the right person, it is also about becoming the kind of person who can build the right relationship. And perhaps this is the truth you have been waiting to hear. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not less valuable because you are single. You are not failing at life because someone else got married before you. Your timeline is not a mistake. You are living your own story. And if you believe that God has someone prepared for you, then trust Him enough to let Him write the story. Don't force the ending. Don't rush the chapter. Don't choose the wrong person. Just because you are tired of reading the word single. Because sometimes the greatest answer to your prayer is not getting what you want immediately. Sometimes the greatest answer is becoming ready for what you prayed for. So keep your heart open, but keep your standards strong. Keep praying, but keep growing. Keep hoping, but keep living. And when love finally comes, don't let it become your entire identity. Let it become part of the beautiful life you were already building, because the right person will not complete you. They will walk beside you, and together you will build something greater. So if you are single right now and you feel like everyone else is moving forward, remember Sophia. Remember that your story is not over. Maybe you're waiting. Maybe you're healing. Maybe you're growing. Maybe God is preparing something that you cannot see yet. Don't lose hope, but don't lose yourself while waiting for someone else. Your worth is not determined by your relationship status. You are valuable, even when no one is holding your hand. You're worthy, even when no one is calling you the love of my life. You're enough, even while you wait. And if God has prepared someone for you, trust that His timing is better than your fear. Until then, live, grow, heal, pray. Love the people already in your life. Build the life you want to share someday. And when the right person finally arrives, you won't be meeting them as someone who needs to be rescued. You'll meet them as someone who has learned how to stand strong, how to love wisely, and how to trust God, even when the answer took longer than expected. If this story touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who is tired of waiting, someone who feels forgotten, someone who thinks they are falling behind. Maybe your simple share will remind them that their story is still being written. And if you believe that every season of life has a lesson, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us for more stories about love, life, healing, faith, and the lessons that make us stronger. Thank you for watching, and remember, the fact that you're still waiting doesn't mean God has forgotten you. Sometimes, the waiting is where He prepares you for the answer you've been praying for. Until we meet again, keep your heart hopeful, keep your faith strong, and never forget, your life is already beautiful, even before the person you've been waiting for arrives.